Life Club with Tashima Jones, the podcast, brought to you by Tashima Jones Media. Keep in mind that this content is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Welcome to another session of Life Club with me, Tashima Jones. Today we are focusing on being chosen in relationships. So many relationships end because the beginning never really started properly. Campaigning to be chosen versus being chosen for being yourself is a sure way of having a toxic relationship. Get your pens and journals ready as we dive in to what being chosen looks like and more right here on Life Club. As always, when we know the definition of a thing, we are better equipped to using it properly. Today, we just have one term, and that is choose. To choose is to seek out, decide, accept, and select from two or more options. It is so important to consider the two-sided nature of relationships. You loving someone else doesn't necessarily mean they will love you back. Not understanding this truth can lead to miscommunication and imbalance. It can also lead to a lack of reciprocity. With that being said, one must look at both the words and actions of the individual they are being pursued by or pursuing. If a person isn't choosing you, that is most likely not your person. Again, this is outside of how you feel. And that's the thing, separating your feelings and how you feel towards an individual from how the other person feels is necessary. And let's be honest, you can't really know how an individual feels, but you can look at how they treat you. Getting wrapped up in your love for someone else can create confusion. It can be a blind spot for how the other person sees you and treats you. So, how do you know someone is choosing you? Love chooses. Love is not simply a word. When people say love isn't enough, it shows that they don't have a full understanding or grasp on what love actually is. Consider the love of a healthy parent and how that parent loves their child. With an emphasis on healthy, a parent will show up for that child when it comes to that child's needs and their desires. Consider a mother. She is biologically designed to produce milk for her infant baby. A healthy parent's love chooses seemingly by default to love their child. Love is an action that has the power to produce feelings and emotions, but it is truly an action. It chooses to show up. It anticipates needs and seeks to fulfill healthy desires. So when someone says they love you, look for evidence of them choosing you. Look for evidence of them showing up for you. It is possible for a person to have feelings for someone and not love them. Again, at its core, love is an action. And love chooses. It makes a decision to show up for the person of their pursuit. Another way to know if someone is choosing you is found in you choosing yourself. So often, many people are seeking to be chosen by others to fill the void of not choosing themselves. And when you choose yourself, when you love yourself, when you treat yourself in such a way that you are seeking to live in the highest good for who you are, seeing if someone else is choosing you becomes much more clearer. It comes with more clarity. Yes, there are those who love bomb or send their representative, but when you are choosing you, you are able to see beyond it. Patience is definitely a necessity, but it will become clear. It is vital to note a person not choosing you is more of a reflection of who or what they desire versus your value and worth. Too often, many look at themselves as the issue if they aren't chosen or chosen back. There is beauty in not being chosen. It relieves you of the unnecessary stress and tension that occurs in unhealthy relationships. It is also important to navigate the feelings that may come along with this, especially if you genuinely love the individual. Leading to another note, the idea of loving someone doesn't always lead to this deep partnership. That's just how powerful love is. Understanding the purpose of an individual in your life and you in theirs is tremendous. Again, navigating emotions and feelings and quote unquote chemistry is so vital. Oftentimes, many people misconstrue those things for love. Forcing it doesn't work. Think about it. Why would you want someone who hasn't chosen you to choose you? Not being chosen by the wrong person is just as valuable as being chosen by the right one. Here is your life work. Based on this session, set aside at least 10 minutes to complete and reflect on the following. At the start of relationships, are you trying to be chosen by changing how you show up, or are you remaining true to who you are? Are you considering how the other person treats you, or are you simply focused on how you feel and treat the other person? Are you willing to be okay if the person you may have chosen doesn't choose you back? And last but not least, are you choosing yourself? Are you choosing to make decisions that point to your highest, healthiest good? Be sure to journal your experience. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Life Club with me, Tashima Jones. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you were here with me, and for that, I am truly grateful. Be sure to share and subscribe to this podcast on whatever platform you are tuning in from, and find me on YouTube at Tashima Jones Media for our 1-minute meditations and other video content. You're also invited to visit tashimajones.com for life coaching sessions, books, articles, courses, and free downloads. Until next time, remember your greatness. Talk soon.